What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be hopping into the new Infinite Dragon Ball History stage on the global side. It dropped a couple days ago, so I do apologize for the delay, but I had a couple things come up, so I wasn't able to post as many videos the past couple days as I've wanted. But we are back here, so this is going to be a all missions in one go run for the 18th stage. So this is versus the participants of the 25th World Tournament. In my opinion, this one was actually one of the easier ones that we've gotten, so I don't think you guys should have any problem beating this one, especially with some of the characters for the teams you could run. So for all of the missions, you need to defeat all of the phases. You need to have at least 3 World Tournament characters, 3 Earthlings characters. You need to clear within 15 turns, and then that way you get all of the rewards. I believe it's 27 total stones. You also get 3 of the Dozen Kais, you get 1 Elder Kai, as well as some training items and Hercule statues in there as well. So all of these missions will be completed in one go if you guys do run this team. There are a couple options that you could run aside from the units I'm running. So I believe I'm running the Physical Oob EZA, I'm running the Hercule Boo EZA, and then I'm running the Spopovich EZA. They're all free-to-play units, so you guys will most likely have them as well. So those 3 units fall under World Tournament and Earthlings. When it comes to World Tournament and Earthlings, there are a limited amount of characters that fit under both. But to be honest, you don't need the greatest characters to beat this run. I'm running Majin Buu Saga here because all of the 3 free-to-play characters I brought fell under Majin Buu Saga. And the Vegito absolutely destroys this whole stage because the final stage is physical. You guys will see when we get there. We absolutely body that stage. So that is why I ran the STR Vegito here. But you could run the new Majin Vegeta with the 200% lead, I'd imagine. He is type disadvantaged the last stage, but up until then, he'll basically just destroy every other stage. And even then, he'll still do good defensively. It just won't be as good offensively. But yeah, there's a couple other options. So World Tournament Earthlings characters, you have the free-to-play Tien Chaozu, you have the free-to-play LR Hercule, the 3 units that I'm using. There's a bunch of World Tournament units in here as well. You have Tien's, Chi-Chi's, there's Yamcha's in here, Master Shen, Jackie Chun in here as well. The Int Hercule, he's not bad either. He's an option. So a couple units in there that you could run that are World Tournament Earthlings. Now, I'd imagine you could actually run this if you split them up as well. So if we go to the World Tournament, where's it at? The bottom. Oh my. Okay, World Tournament. So World Tournament. Yeah, there's a lot more units that would be a lot better on this. So if you were to split it up and use, say, maybe like 1 character that falls under World Tournament Earthlings, or no, you'd have to use 3 and 3. Yeah, so I guess you'd have to use 3 and 3. So that would actually probably be a lot more difficult. But so this is probably your best option. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's probably your best option. But again, you could swap in units that are World Tournament Earthlings together. So keep that in mind. You don't have to run this exact team, but this is a very good option. And then again, Majin Buu Saga is probably the best option here, but you could run a different lead as well than the lead that I ran. There are a couple leads for the Majin Buu Saga, so keep that in mind. But anyways, we're hopping in here, so we're on the 4th stage here. 4th stage is, what's his name? Killa, I think it is, if I remember correctly. It's been a minute since I've seen the old World Tournaments, but he's immune to attack lowering. The 3rd stage, which was the Gohan we just saw, he's immune to attack lowering as well as sealing and stunning. 1st stage has no immunity, so you can do anything to him. And then 2nd stage, which was Videl, she's immune to attack lowering. Basically, everyone has the same thing except the final 3 stages. Mighty Mask is immune to everything. So stunning, sealing, attack lowering, defense lowering. 7th stage, which is Android 18, she has the same thing. And then 8th stage Hercule, he has the same thing, except he seals you as well, and then he also can evade. So he does have a lot of gimmicks in the last stage, but his health pool wasn't the greatest. And then if you're rocking type advantage as well that I'm running here, you guys will have no problem. The only really thing you have to watch out for here is the turn restrictions. So you do want to beat it within 15 turns. Either that way you'll get that mission. I believe it gives you 2 stones if you beat it in 15 turns. So you do want to keep a track of the turn counter, but again, unless you're running like the Majin Vegeta, you're probably going to be ahead of the turn counter pretty easily. This one was actually kind of close, but I believe the first time I ran this exact team, I actually did get in like 12 or 13. So we were not really worried about that in the slightest. And then also, if you do dip below, Vegito does have his transformation, so you'll gain a little bit of health. And you'll also have him transform, so he's countering now on top of his supers, which makes it even more OP. So the amount of damage he's doing is just ridiculous. Like, he's going to destroy all of these bosses. And then the last stage, Hercule just doesn't even stand a chance. So, anyways, but let me know down below in the comments what teams you guys run, what teams you guys ran, I should say, if you're able to beat it in one go. And then if not, what teams did you run aside from that item? It would be interesting to actually try a full free-to-play team against this. I might have to bust that out. If you guys would want to see that, smash that like button and let me know down below in the comments. A full free-to-play team full of Earthlings World Tournament. I think they could do it. I don't know if it would be in 15 turns, but I feel like they definitely could because the bosses just didn't hit that hard, I'm not gonna lie. What was I just thinking? I just lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh. Anyways, we continue here. So we have the Dokkan with the Goku. We actually got his transformation as well because we did dip a little bit lower than I expected, but that's only a positive, you know. We have it on type advantage here. I believe he actually one-shot him, which makes sense because the type advantage, and Goku's just an absolute monster, especially when he's in his SS3 form. So that was why I brought him. Other than the Vegito, I brought him and then the Tech Z-Sword Gohan. I would actually probably switch him out now that I look at the team because he didn't really do much. He's basically here for defense, but again, they didn't hit too hard, and then his offense isn't the greatest. So if I go to Majin Buu Saga, let's see, who could I swap him for? I could have swapped him for another STR unit. That would probably be the best option. Honestly, you could throw like anyone in there, to be honest. Anyone that hits pretty hard. So I could have used the EZA Goku, Majin Vegeta, SS3. So there are a couple options I could have run. Again, you don't have to run this exact team, but probably the best lead here is the Majin Buu Saga. And then whatever units you guys have left to run, I think you should be good. Alright, so we're on to the 7th stage here against Android 18 again. She's immune to everything, so sunning, sealing, attack, and defense lowering as well. Absolutely destroyed her here. We're on turn 12 as of right now, so we were sitting pretty good here. I want to say you want to get to 17 around 14. I feel like you could one-shot the last stage depending on how many additionals you get with the Vegito here, but that would be based on based a little bit around the RNG. So I'd imagine you'd want to get to 18. We'll finish her off around 13, so you have like 2 turns to finish the last stage, just in case. Especially if you're not running this team right here, when you don't have type advantage, it'll definitely be a struggle to beat him in one stage if you even can. So we finished 18 off there. I don't remember what I was doing, but I think something came up, so it was a little pause on the KO screen before I realized that we actually beat him. But we're gonna hop into Hercule last. So the only other gimmicks he has aside from the previous 2 stages were the sealing, so he'll seal one of our characters and then he'll also evade attacks. But like I said, we absolutely body the last stage here if it ever wants to come up. Hello, what was I doing? Any day? Okay, there we go. But anyways, the new type banner will be coming out in 2 days. I should have a video going over whether or not you guys should summon on that one. If you missed the previous one, it is the int banner, which is currently live as of right now. This is honestly probably one of the better type banners, So if you did actually want to summon on one of them, this would probably be your best option. The third form freezes in there. Obviously, the 250% supports. The Garlic Jr.'s in there as well. And then the Kaba, who is a solid unit. And then the LR pool is actually solid. The Vegeta Goku transforming units in there. You have the Godku, GT Trio, the Goku and Piccolo, and a couple others that are pretty good. So feel free to check that video out too, guys. But other than that, I believe we finish it next rotation. As you guys can see, he has like no health left already, and we're on turn 13. So we finished it 1 turn shy, which isn't too bad. Like I said, you can do better. I did do better the first run, but still 1 turn left is pretty solid. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, definitely go down there, smash that like button. It'd be greatly appreciated. If you want to stay tuned for more Dokkan content as well, whether it be news, summons, gameplay, we have it all on the channel. So consider hitting that subscribe button if you're new as well. That would be greatly appreciated too. Just trying to grow the channel, you know. But that's it, guys. Hopefully you have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.